Okay, so I did get a request, or well, various requests, and they were mostly from the fools to make this video about how FE was made. And I'm gonna try to go in like chronological order, kind of like how I met the fools. And I will also be having this Minecraft gameplay in the background while I'm speaking. Anyways, so let's start from the beginning. When I first met Lansford, it was back in like I think 2012. We had the same kindergarten teacher, and that's kind of what helped us to meet up, I guess. But what, like, the real key reason was this is gonna sound stupid. So we were both leaving for, our own respective ways. As he went to his parents, I went to my parents as like a pickup thing. And while I was like going with my dad, this fool, like, he out of nowhere just like bleeps out a random nickname or something, and he like calls me chicken head as the most randomest thing ever. And I don't remember if I laughed at it or not. I can't remember, it's been so long ago. But that's basically like mostly the key reason when we met. Then again, back in, I don't know, when was this, 5th grade, I think, 2017 is where we met again. And then we had plans to go to the same not elementary, middle school. We had plans to go to the same middle school after that. And yeah, from there we just really like kept in touch a lot. That's really primarily how I met Lansford. Despite having him called me like chicken head in front of my dad or something, we really like have been through like a bit much. How long is it been now? It's like 2024. It's about 12, I want to say 12 years. 2012 to 2024. Yeah, like about 12 years, which is surprising because we don't graduate until next year, because this is our junior year right now. We're about to end the junior year, but we're expected to leave at 2025. So we've basically known each other for most of school. Yeah. Anyways, now we're going on to the next fool. So around the same time when I met Lansford, I kind of met Blaze. I want to say that I've known him since birth, and since birth I want to say like 2012, I think, when he was born. And basically he was the brother of one of my old friends who I used to talk to a lot back then. When we used to like come home, we used to like fool around either at his house or outside, and not fool around in a weird way, like fool around, like play, like as kids, And I think it was primarily from there when I met Blaze. When he actually started talking, I think he was like about, I don't know, 2 to 3 years old. I can't remember. But ever since, Blaze did move, or like he didn't get moved out, he like got evicted, and then we couldn't really talk. But one day I think he got Discord finally. I was finally able to hit him up, and then boom, he joined the fools in about 2020. I want to say he joined it around 2020 or 2021. I don't remember exactly, but that's how Blaze really like joined the fools, was through me. Now we're going on to one of the more like main fools, and we're going on to Asuna, or Joey. So how I met Asuna was, we both went to Catholic school, and we both gone at like the same time, I guess, because I'm pretty sure it was 1 semester, 2 semesters, I can't remember. I think it was 1 semester. And at the beginning of the semester, I just remember that I went up to him and I'm like, hey, and I just like started talking to this fool, and I think he was scared, I don't remember, but I just went up to him and was like, hey, what's up? He was like, what's up? And then we just blatantly asked each other, want to be friends? Sure. It was the most like dead conversation I've ever had with someone, kinda, but it worked out in the end because now we have juicy gimmmies. we have our editor and one of like the biggest people in the Fools, kinda. But yeah, that's how I met Asuna. And then what's it called? Well, I told him about the middle school I was going to, and I knew Lansford was gonna go, so I'm like, yo, this is like the perfect opportunity to get both Lansford and Joy to meet up in the same school. And I was like, so you trying to go to this middle school? And he's like, sure. And then he enrolled to that middle school. I did the same, and so did Lansford. And then we all had like one period that was similar, and it was a mariachi class. And that's basically where it all like connected. Like that's where everything like was perfect. Like everything went perfect there. Like we were playing and we were like having fun at the same time. We were also kind of like the best, I want to say, but not really, because we would like play loud, but we'd also play like way too rough for like, I guess, someone's liking, I guess. But we were good back then. Now I wouldn't say we're as good as we kind of were back then, but then again, we also have much more training now, or like much more practice now than back then. But that mariachi room, which is now destroyed because they had to remodel the school, that's where we all met. And we also had a fourth friend in the group, but we don't really talk to him anymore. I don't know what happened. We just lost contact with him. And yeah, that was really about it. Kind of wish we did have our fourth friend there at the same time, because including him into the Fools, maybe that could have happened. Many things could have happened if we had that fourth friend there. Yeah. And now we're going on to I can't remember who's next. I think the next one is okay, so the next one is Matthew. So around 2017, I guess, I don't remember, 2017, 2016, when I just met Asuna, I was learning more about my family and stuff, and I didn't know who Matthew, this cousin dude, was. And when I first met up with him, or like met him, it was through a phone call, because he is like, I don't know, like 20 states away from me. That's pretty far away. No, not 20 states. Maybe 20 states. I'm not sure. It's really far. I'm on the West Coast and he's on East Coast. Try to figure that out. Now, when I met Matthew, it was during a phone call. We were both like kind of like awkward, I guess, since it was our first time meeting each other. And basically I got their number, or his phone number, from my dad, because he told me my uncle's phone number, and then he was like, you should call them, or like I'll call them for you, and then we can have a chat. And I'm like, okay, sure. And then that happened, the chat happened, everything else happened, and then boom, I met Matthew. When I first met him, he had like the most, I don't know, I want to say the most child-friendly voice ever. Like it seemed to me that he was a child, right? Like when I called him, it just like boom, he's a child. Like he's younger than me by a couple of months, but to actually like, I don't know, to put in perspective, like he sounded like he was 5 years old compared to me. When we were both 10, he seemed like he was 5 years old. And then what's it called? We played Roblox when we first like met up, and that was like really fun, even for back then. That was like really fun for me. Finally, I did end up convincing him to get Discord after not talking to him for a while. I don't remember when it was, if it was I think it was in 2020 as well, or 2019. And then when we called there, and I heard his voice for the first time in like a couple years, like that shit was like deep. That was deep. That was like so deep. His voice was hella deep. I don't know what happened to him, but he went from sounding to a kid to sounding like a weird, sketchy 23-year-old dude who you wouldn't expect to have that voice. And I'm like, what the hell happened to you? Because it felt really weird. I don't know how to explain it, but there's like a transformation somewhere. But something happened to him. I don't know what happened to him. He grew some balls apparently, and they got low as hell. Probably sagging at this point, because there's no way he got that deep of a voice in about 2 years. Or like, not 2 years, 3-4 years maybe. But yeah. That's how Matt got into the Fools, basically because of me. Now, next up, I think it's Roblox. I seriously had to go ask Asuna to know or like remember who was next, and I think it was Roblox. I wasn't certain, but I had to go ask him. I think it was Roblox, then the next person. Anyways, Roblox came from when I was asking Asuna to find people. And he ended up finding Roblox off like a Minecraft server, I think. And that's basically where he came from. I think this was back in 2021. Like beginning of 2021 or 2020, late 2020. I don't remember really. He kind of was like the reason we kind of got more into like the media stuff. Like we wanted to, or like I wanted to at least. I've always wanted to like do entertainment stuff and post things on YouTube. But I wasn't sure if anyone else wanted to do that. But I think he kind of did push us towards the content creation thing, since we were like funny already, or like to ourselves at least. And we really wanted to do more like content creation stuff, you know? But yeah, that's Roblox 2020, I think. And next is Melly, who most people might not know. Melly is a person who, or well, a chick who came from, I don't know. I want to say it kind of was a problematic situation back in 2021, which we try not to talk about now, but we kind of laugh at it now. But anyways, 2021. I met up with one of Melly's friends at the time when I was kind of like skipping class. Well, it kind of was skipping class, it kind of wasn't, because 2021 was pandemic, or well, things we shouldn't talk about. And basically, I was playing Minecraft while my teacher was talking about, I don't know, like music theory or something. I don't know. I was bored. I just don't remember what we were talking about. And I met up with her friend. I don't know if I can list her name, so I won't. And then I ended up meeting Melly. And then we ended up bringing her, the original friend, Melly, and her other friend into our Discord server in February 2021. No, I met the original person in 2021, February 2021, and then we invited them March of 2021, where things derailed. I'm not gonna lie, things derailed back in 2021. It didn't have to do with the original friend, but like the third friend who was with them. Yeah, but Melly so far, she's been really chill. She hasn't been in any of the videos, and that's primarily because she's not as active as she used to be with us. She kind of, like, I don't know, got more real with socializing with people in the real world, I guess. But I do kind of want to try to do a video with her soon, just to see how it could turn out, because she is pretty cool, funny, but it's been like a good minute to where we haven't like chatted that much to be able to make a video out of it. But yeah, and I think next is, I don't know who's next. This feels so bad because I'm like the coordinator, around here, and I don't even remember when I met my like friends, and I want to say colleagues, but that's not the right word. Like teammates, I guess. I don't know. We're sort of a team, but I forgot who's next. This is embarrassing. Give me a second. I'm gonna go search it up. Okay, I remembered because of conversation with Asuna. Okay, so we're gonna say that Phil was next. Okay, so Phil was the person who was playing in I think it was the two-seater episode. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, two-seater, something like that. He was the dude in that montage. Now, back then, me and Lance used to play a mobile game called Boom Beach. He got me into playing it. I don't know how he did, but like he did. And there were like clans in this game. But okay, I have to specify this video is not sponsored by them. Now, Lancer did meet Phil through a clan, I guess. And then I'm pretty sure they exchanged damn it, I can't speak. Okay, they exchanged Discords, and from there Lancer brought him towards our server, I think. He didn't really like say much about him. He's just, oh yeah, this is Phil. Have a good day. That's basically it. And then I think Asuna told me right now that from his perspective that he came out of nowhere, and then we played Natural Disasters on Roblox together. I don't remember that. I do remember Lancer like bringing him because of the mobile game. I think this was in, I don't know, April 2021. I can't remember, but I do remember. I do know the next person. Whew. We had a bit of stuff with her, kinda, not really. Next is Andrea. Woo! I'm actually not sure if I can speak about her because she hasn't talked to us that much, like, usual. But anywho, Andrea. Okay, so this was a kind of funny story. So we were playing Hive, right? Or well, what I'm playing on the screen, kinda. And I don't remember if we were taking a break or if we were about to start playing. I think the thing was that Asuna couldn't riz up anyone in Minecraft, which I didn't think he could, until he's like, oh, you see that random girl over there? I'm gonna go like, be nice and stuff. And I was like, okay, you do you, I guess. And then boom, he somehow got her Xbox, got her Discord, invited her to the server, and boom, Andrea's in the pools, kinda. Her and Phil did have to take the trial test we usually give out to people who are wanting to join the pools. And I don't remember how the trial thing went for her. I just remember that it happened, and I'm pretty sure they both passed because they were both in the pools. Now, that's basically what happened there. I really can't say much about it, but yeah, Andrea hasn't been active with us lately, except for when I offered her a spot in said album that I'm working on, which I can't talk about just yet because the project is kind of long and it's doing somewhat good right now because I did write a good part of it. But Andrea will be having a part if she still is willing to do it. Anyways, yeah, this is after Phil, I'm pretty sure. And now we're going on to the last fool who is currently in FE. Alright, let's go, Thunder Kid. Woo! If you want to, you can stop watching the video because do you really want to watch this part? For real. Okay, so Thunder Kid. This dude was one of the weirdest dudes I've ever met ever, kinda. So let's skip to freshman year of high school, which is now 2 to 3 years ago today. Yeah. So I met Thunder Kid when I was in, I think, math class. Yeah, we had math class and then we had to go to English class together. And when I when I first saw him, I think in that math class, I didn't think much of him. I was like, oh, look, he's a generic white kid. Not much special about him. But then, boom, he ended up hitting me with like the biggest surprise ever, and was like weird as hell, kind of. And then we ended up getting close from that because he was weird and I was basically weird at that time. Holy shit. Wait, I'm looking outside right now. It's raining and something hit the like electric line. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, back to Thunder Kid. Okay, so I don't know. I have not much to say about this dude. He was weird. I was weird. We kind of just like walked in the same path. I beat him by a point in a math exam. There's not much to really say about it. Actually, not gonna lie, now that I think about it, he might be the reason why I have no clout in high school currently. But yeah, he joined in around, I want to say, 2022 of the Fools, or like 2021. I think late 2021 we were resolving our issues, and then 2022 he joined. He had to take the trial. He somehow passed everything without barely knowing us. I don't know how he passed, but legally we had to take him in. So, boom, he's part of the Fools now. He's an editor, a I don't know, video recorder, and yeah, the kind of like the weirdest one. He's out of pocket. That's not really weird. He's just like really out of pocket. Now we're going to talk about FE as a whole. So, in the beginning, everything was just Future Studios, which then Robos told me was a bad idea because we're not selling stuff or whatever. I don't remember what his reason was. So then I was like, okay, you know what? Futuristic Entertainment. Happy about it or not? We got to do that. Futuristic Entertainment. Boom. Easy. Done. And then late 2022, I think, or 2021, I don't remember. We then started making videos or not videos, but well, short clips. And boom, that basically drove the Fools to where we are today. Kinda. Because today now we're just making like dumb stuff. Like this video. But, you know, it's fun, healthy. Everyone likes it, I think. I don't know. And there should be a video coming out this Thursday on FE that I'm supposed to be recording for right now. So yeah, like and subscribe. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. There's not much else to talk about. I guess just enjoy the rest of this clip, I guess. Yeah, just enjoy the clip. I'll fool out.